Welcome everyone to the 305 Goddess channel. Welcome to Sunday service. We just started, no worries. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers. So I appreciate all of you that subscribed. Hit that belly. Get them live notifications. Appreciate all of the likes, the love in the comment section, the donations, and the purchases. Oracles, what's going on? Thank you for sharing, Cassie. Purple Hearts, how are you? Speaking of purple, insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, evaluation. What is the expression at? Insight, home. I'm hearing some good things. Maybe somebody wants to buy a new home, build a new home. Shelter, safety, nurturing, work, warmth. Yeah, dreams. Definitely in building. Well, this is definitely for 2024, the foundation coming up. I know we got 2023 first, but that's going to fly by. Man, someone just wants a safe haven. That's what they're envisioning. Let's go. Someone envisioning another person and how it would be in a home. Oh my God. So maybe it's somebody envisioning how it would be if you lived together. Whoa. Now this comes into partnership. Well, visualization won't go away. Possessions, I can't make it up. Heart chakra. Card number 22. Ooh. Well, it looks like this is wanting to happen before the end of the year. You know how people have resolutions? This looked like it was one of this year's resolutions. Possessions, visualization. 7 to 40. Belongings, finances, assets, treasures. Someone is getting their possessions in order. Imagination, focus, experience, manifestation, visualization. Someone sure is focused on this. I'm hearing togetherness in the household. That's what I hear. All right. 6 of Swords. Yeah, it's a storm. 10 for a heart. It's a storm because maybe someone was denying a situation. And the fuck? It's a 9 of Swords reverse. No longer frantic in the head. They actually want to give love. Good energy. What's going on, babies? Happy Sunday. Now, the things that we possess, things that we visualize, things that's in our heart, the things we give love to. It's a lot of things here, but someone feel comfortable and clear. It's the clear quartz with 9 of spades reverse. Someone is clear in their head. They're no longer fragmented, but they still, it looks like they went into the new segment of options, like a new level of options. So maybe someone understands that the options are opportunities. And so now they deeper, they on well higher, deeper at the same time. They're going up on some level to where maybe people understanding what they possess, like what to hold on to, the worth of things. That's what I'm hearing. Perception, most definitely. They're gonna change their perception. Whether sacrifice come in or once again I'm getting the energy where someone is like, something has to be well worth it. Guilt, passion. Someone feel guilty of what they used to feel in their heart. What? Impatient, mysticism. Well, I mean, I do see, excuse me, the upgraded level. Impatient, mysticism, victim, which would be like, what if you, what we talked about this the other day. It's like all of your past experiences. If someone was trying to put them on a scale, like if I had all wealthy men, that's all I mess with. I don't mess with names. They had to saying that they only fuck with bad bitches. Something like that. So now they feel guilty of the passion they have because it's not like somebody want to mess with you, but you're not what the epitome of what they used to mess with or something at this point. What they usually don't possess or visualize. But they not messed up in the head. They actually probably understand that the type they used to have, it kind of changed. They taste changed. But this goes back to when you come from, a more poor background and then you get some money, then you able to eat a little bit better. Let's see where the content is going. Yeah, I know the wind blowing. It's been raining for the past 2 days. Despondence. Someone like, this is out of the ordinary, but I'm going to service it. I can't make it up. Like, I don't usually do this, but I ain't trying to be rude, but baby boy, I'm feeling you. Expansion, wisdom. So someone has went in with their spirit and found out that it's not all about the looks, the facade, the outer, whatever. This is about building. I can't build with your looks, baby. I can't. I mean, they do have sex, what they call sex symbols that get paid. Everybody not that. What is this reading going on a Sunday? Well, someone realizing that whatever their mind was going, I heard TDJ say today. God is asking to take over your mind. Your thoughts your thoughts are not God's thoughts. So you clear your mind and let God take over. What third party energy would be that? Completion. Gratitude. Creation. Gossip. Somebody like, I don't care what they say. Cause it seems as if maybe since it's out of the ordinary for them, or the people don't know where their destiny lies. But I'm hearing, despite the rumors, gossip, or whatever, they feel complete. Someone has envisioned once again, maybe like I'm bringing it to like living coordinates, but it could be like dying also. Like maybe somebody pictured how somebody will feel if they left. I don't know, this going very deep on the Sunday gossip. Someone is realizing, this is what's kicking in. That person really liked me. Like, don't nobody else even like me. I gotta be real with myself. People don't like me. They probably like me for what I got, a little bit for who I am, but no, this person, they like me. Somebody might be realizing that. And want to create something in it. Like maybe they haven't found nobody else that like them as much. That's what I'm getting. And then understanding with this third party energy, it has to take time. So whether it's 3 years, this wouldn't be in a month category because that's not long enough. Although time is an illusion. In like 3 years, someone notices you still here. Ain't nobody else came across this whole 3 years that even felt like this. I mean, even when they thought it was somebody else, all they did was gossip. They gave them about 3 weeks. And they realized they don't even like them no more. Guilt, despondence, which would correlate to, damn, either I could have been over here with somebody else or I could have been giving this person my time. And look, I thought that I could at least have a conversation with whatever the other person is. And they're like, nah. Because it sounds like a Jedi mind trick, but it also sounds like a test. The universe tested somebody very diligently. It probably was a visual thing. They probably like how they look. And now they had to go get into their mind. In their heart. Somebody really noticing they fantasies, their outlook with the visualization. I'm hearing a bigger story. Oh shit, that was my ball. Damn, I forgot I'd be hitting too hard. Yeah, it's definitely a bigger story. I don't know, maybe crash down some people's world. But I feel like this person don't want their world to come crashing down by any means necessary. But the bigger story is they see a fantasy. Like they see a fairy tale. That's the word I'm looking for. With completion, gratitude, and creation. It's like I can see something in this. They took it all the way to death. But I do understand that you got to see the death to get over it, to have the rebirth and be thankful and grateful that you have it while you're still living. And now you can go forward and create greater, more. This seems like a relationship when two people figure out, and I don't even know if it's both. I'm gonna be honest, it feels like it's on one side. Then the other person can figure things out as someone explains their perception. I'm hearing. But this is one perception. Someone has envisioned, maybe they envisioned their death. I don't know. It's going real deep. And they're not dead yet. But the biggest story I'm hearing is someone envisioned how someone will feel if they die. I can't make up the story. Renewal. So it's like they went through that whole vision. Okay, this would be the daydreams and fantasies. And then they came back. It was like, damn, shit real. I'm still here. Let me try to make the best of it. Creation. All right, renewal. So definitely there's going to be some rebirths. I'm hearing some people may be surprised, okay? But it's people realizing, like snapping out of it. I literally want to say snapping into it. Yeah, they snapping, going crazy. And I don't feel like it's a crazy delusion, okay? I feel like it's actually a good crazy illusion. At this point, they're coming out the illusion. Complacency. Some being too complacent with what was going on. Now I hear, oh, this is the bigger story. Going back to someone does not care what other people think. It don't even matter. They complacent. That's a real big story. Maybe someone wants to get on that same page with another person. So it's best if you know that somebody don't really care about what others think about y'all relationship, about you, about them. They in a great space where they don't give a damn. You can hate me and I still love you. You can hate me now because that person is wisdomatic where they understand the connection between the heart chakra. You can change your heart later, but your heart is not going to make me change my heart. You can change your heart later, but if my heart remains on what it is, I love you. It ain't nothing. Somebody else would have to be like, I don't really hate that person no more. And something like that, but that's real. They understand the connection. And the connection goes a long way. It's not only in love, it's in money. It's like how to live. Okay, rejection. That goes back to what I just said, passion. Someone so passionate that they can care less about rejection. People understand. Some people understand what rejection actually is. It's a gateway to where you need to go. Like rejection would be stopping you from where you don't need to go. So when you get all hostile and upset because you were denied or rejected, someone said no, check your passions. That ain't where you need to be. But someone is definitely okay with rejection, motherfuckers gossiping, they wouldn't care. I'm hearing someone is afraid that they get in this connection, they're going to be rejected in a bigger way. Not about soulmates. It'll probably be in the pockets. That's the possessions. Yeah, I do see what some people are. I feel like they'll get on this bigger road next once they realize. Like, you worried about The people that's not helping you go forward, you'll have to, I mean, once you realize, you'll have to, I guess, do it for so long until you realize that was not helping. And passe. And pass. That's how I say that. Miracle. I'm getting the same energy as like the person has been rejected, but they still open. It's okay. It's okay. I believe in miracles. This is when, like, a no is okay. That means I wasn't supposed to go there. Or it didn't happen at right now. You still waiting for it. Like, what's happening? That miracle is coming in. Okay, bigger message. Some people have felt rejected. Okay, bigger message. Some people are in guilt and going crazy, but not fucked up in the head. This one kind of flip-floppy. Because they feel like they still living and dying at the same time. Like, life is not worth nothing. With the gratitude here and the creation, like, you still woke up. It's another 24 hours to figure out something. Complacency. But some people just like, it's over or it's done or like, I've been rejected. And what else is there to do? Okay. It's a miracle coming in. But you must believe in your heart. And this is the easiest part. Wake up call. The easier part is just believing in your heart. Can I get over this? Wake up call. It sounds like you gotta believe it in your head or just like say it and say it. No. That's why it's personal. Don't nobody even gotta know you said it. Don't nobody even gotta know you do it. But it's a must that you believe in miracles, which would correlate to everything in your life is playing out how it needs to, and you're going to be, I want to say, end up in a great spot. It like maybe that's why they have quotes and affirmations to remind people. But that would be the positive versus the negative. And if you say the negative, live the negative, well, that's what I was just trying to say. If you say the negative, you will live the negative. It's only for you to see. It's like witnessing. I said this bad was going to happen, and it happened. I said this good was going to happen, and it happened. Someone do need to Jedi mind them Jedi mind trick themselves. It sounds like a personal practice. They told you what it is. Now you got to figure out what it is. All of a sudden, you will wake up feeling greater. And then you got to go with your mind. And remember, your mind should be clear. So it's not going to be a lot of stuff to do. It's like getting on an assignment. Somebody got to get out of their head, clear all their thoughts. It sounds easier than said, but the easier part would just know that whatever you're thinking, you're just going to get closer and closer. Whatever you're thinking is your own thoughts. It's not God's thoughts. It's not even the way. What's going on, China? Hey, baby, how are you? Happy Sunday. This will be like getting out of your own way. Can't make it up. Like, let me see what the motherfucker at. He like right here by my window. Y'all, these are some. I meant to tell y'all the other day because we was talking about the chickens growing up and if I was gonna eat them out there. Them bitches is teenagers. I see them. That's why they keep growing up. Like, there's some big chickens out there. They ain't dead. I don't know the fuck they be going at night and shit, but there's some teenagers out there. They're a little thin. They ain't skinny, but they ain't fat and thick like the juicy ones in the store because they put all that stuff in it. Jesus. Look, I'm talking about cooking the chicken on Sunday. they ain't got to lose their life today. See, that's what I just said. Jet our mind, trick yourself. I can't make it up. Liz, what's going on, baby? How are you? Miracle. You have to force or jet our mind, trick, no force yourself to. Nah, it's gonna be good. God, you got me. We got each other. Like somebody need to get this because they feel guilty. Impatient. Somebody can't wait. Gossip. It's flipping the story on me. Oh, someone cannot wait to tell what they get. You know what I'm saying? Like you get your miracle or your blessings and can't wait to tell. Can't wait to gossip about it. Perseverance. That's what's stopping your perseverance. And you gotta keep starting over. Renewal. Workaholic. You feel like you keep getting something and go telling the people and keep getting something. They ain't how it go. Like you gotta go get it. I got a couple examples. You'll go get it and you build it up, right? And then somebody like, wow. Like, see, so it's like you getting it and then you build it from ground up and then somebody come and look like, what is that? It's not even a complete project. It's not even finished yet. But that's like it's not even, oh, it's finna rain. Damn. It's not even a complete project. So what are you showing off? But that's how God works. God don't want you to show it off. It's gonna get big enough where it got to show off. And so like it's gonna imagine a house in the city just real big and lit up. And then you can see it way from across the city because it's just that fucking big and tall. But you got to come all the way up to kind of get to it. That shit like 3 hours away. You know what I'm saying? And nobody see it when it was on the ground level. They not. They just gonna talk about it. What is this? You hadn't got me to put on some clothes and come out of my motherfucking bed for this. Thank God they got social media. Just send me a link, child. I ain't gotta go. All right, thank you. Somebody need to go build from the ground up and shh. Don't tell nobody. I like that. I mean, you're so busy working or building, you ain't got no time to be telling people what you're doing. I'm busy. You can see what I'm doing when I finish, then I explain what I was doing. I mean, I can imagine you over here at work. Yeah, so I'm over here building up the house and, okay, so pay attention to this part. I'm over here, I'm going to put the slate on this. It works to some capacity. But then now I'm over here hearing voiceovers. You ain't got to use all the energy to work and talk. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, go ahead and do the work. Put the video up, do a voiceover. See, at this part I had them put on the caulking, and then I had them put the brick on top, and something at this point. It's like new inventive solutions. And or if that's the case, it's like right here in your face, and you still think you gotta show off. But then, TDJ said this shit too. We ain't just trying to show off what we have. We need it's going back to this. It's the content. It's the what's the words he was using? I can't remember verbatim, but that's what it is. That's what it's talking about. When you show something off, it has to be great. We don't just want to see what it is. Damn it, y'all. He be preaching too. It's Sunday service. Let's go in. Thank y'all for the subscribes. Appreciate it. Let me see if I can find it in the first 3 minutes. That's a long time.
And field 12. Preaching to you. Make some noise if I'm talking to you. The attack, the greater the blessing, the legion, and the devil said, suffer us not to leave. And you know, you say, yeah, because you're in the region. You're in the region. Closer than I've ever been in my life. I'm in the region of my purpose.
Well, somebody close.
Because even though you haven't hit it yet, God brought Ruth the Moabitess. Your love.
I'm like, well, how the fuck I can't get the words, but I can't right now.
Yes, sir, I'm gonna do that. Now,
it's on tip of my tongue.
Walking in uncertainty show you been leaning on until you don't have nobody else to trust but me.
Oh, this is a good one.
I'm going to strip you from every post you've been leaning on.
God, it will strip you from everything until you don't have nobody else to trust except Him. Except God. Dog, if I can't find this, I'm going to be upset.
That's the hard part. The your and possess the I.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Giving up your mind and get the higher source, the spirit.
This is word. I will show you. Say it again.
Quality. God damn, I'm over here listening. You want quality work. I can't think of it, y'all. When you give out your work or when you show something, you want quality work. Okay, you don't just want to give out this work or just put anything out there. That is very prominent because that's God's work. That's why it's get out of yourself, because you just out here working thinking you finna make something or something. Not if it ain't quality. I couldn't think of that for nothing, but that's the message, okay? It's like, if we know that we smaller to the higher source, come on, I need somebody to think logical. Like, that's McDonald's to Ruth Chris. Y'all around here clowning. Ooh, let's go. What is this? Mysticism and perfection. This would be that ordained. When people are placed in certain specific areas, they do what they do. It's a quest. You would think, you know, when you have the ordained, the people that's in place, the people that's supposed to be doing what they supposed to be doing, the people who doing what they supposed to be doing, Jesus have mercy. Not the people who doing what they want to do. Yeah, that's what's going on. So the people who doing what they want to do is just like, but it's the people that's doing what needs to be done, being placed in specific spaces. That's why you got to listen to your higher self to know where to go. Because it's like the people don't know where you're supposed to be going. Yeah, they don't even know what the hell they on. Look like, right? We don't know. Somebody need to. Can I get an amen? I'm glad I'm not a preacher, y'all. I don't know how to preach like that. I'm over here. Them preachers, boy, they get that message out. Yes, they do. So that would be the quality work. Mysticism to the perfection. See, some people that you would hear it out here, they not perfectionists. Crafty, what's going on? Oh, come on, lottery man, boy. You've been praying for a while. How are you, babies? Make sure you are subscribed. Hit that belly. But yeah, you hear it all the time. Some people speak like it's not a such thing as perfect. And you trying to be perfect, you ain't gonna never be. All that. Yeah, because they wasn't ordained to be perfect. So I understand you're imperfect. And then they feel guilty because they trying to tell other people who are perfect that they not. It's no such thing. You can't be perfect. Can you just talk in the mirror to yourself or just record it and listen back to it? That don't sound like God do it. Judgment. I can't make it. That would be judgment. You can't do this. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. Or you can. You supposed to be. All of this judgment. If you stay out of people's business, you won't be judging them. It's easy not to judge people. Now somebody feel guilty because they don't set judgment against people. All right. Judgment. Someone has jumped on their quest to give a different type of love on here. Maybe the love they was given was probably guilty love. Okay. Yeah, because they feel guilty and despondent. And they done with that. Completion. Having the gratitude to create something different. Now I'm hearing they in a complacent mode. They might be in the middle. This would be like in the middle of the sea. They left one island to get to another. Crossing bridges at this point. And they feel rejected. Because they in the middle somewhere. They not here, they not there. And they wondering if you would be open. I hear they recognize the trickery. But they sick of it. They sick and tired of it. They're sick of tricking themselves. They're sick of being tricked by others. And I'm hearing they feel like they know you better. They've been probably watching you. Just that judgment, trying to figure out things. Let's go. figuring out what to fight for. 7 of Wands. Beautiful card. And 10 of Coins. Figuring out what to fight for. Someone feel guilty because they figured out that this was the 10 of Coins. Whoa. Someone feel guilty because that avenue that they was fighting for, it was the 10 of Coins. They're supposed to balance and stay passionate, but the Tower came and wrecked it because of your choices. I'm hearing. Yeah, I heard a lot of people out of the race because of their choices. They don't know what to say. Like, you got to spit a get game, and somebody game off is wacky fuck. I can't lie. Somebody spitting something that's messing the other person up, or somebody, messing people up or something. You messing people up out here, the devil. I can't make it up. Okay, somebody just really hindered their 10 of Pentacles. The devil, 8 of Swords to the world. They blindfolded to it, feeling left out, trying to make the magic happen, moving out of a storm, but the storm would be what they did. So where you going? Judgment. This reminded me of those card readers. Well, they call themselves tarot card. That's a fucking. They don't even know what to call themselves. Anyhow, this would be equivalent to those readers who no longer ordained to read because of what they was balancing. This is an example, like if you read cards and you all up in people's business because you think that's okay when you had when you had first started reading the cards. But you probably weren't paying attention at this point. Possession, visualization, quest, heart chakra. And then now either you all up in people's business or you just don't really know how to read. You ain't never. We have classes, okay? And if you ain't showed up to class, you got your license snatched. That what it look like. Some of them mystics out there, if they're gonna try to come back, I see it. But if they watch me, they gonna already know what's up. But some of them who stopped reading and then trying to come back, especially if they was talking bad about it, they is begging for another opportunity. But I don't see where it's gonna be given because you already spoke bad about it. That's like when you in a group with some people, you ain't got to be everybody friends. Like you might just have one friend there, and that friend might be other friends with, and then you just invited with the group because it's all good, right? Damn, that's what it's giving me. You just somewhere there, and all of a sudden, this will go back into the professionals who love to read the room. But all of a sudden, it's like some energy that comes over. It made me want to say bad energy, but it say it's some energy comes over that maybe just be disagreeing energy. You don't do what I do. What I'm looking at is a group, and then I'm talking about it's a top-notch whore, and then I'm talking about she be racking in, and somebody over here judging her. Judgment came up, and the devil. Okay, yeah, whores in this house. So now the person who is not a whore, she the nun, she the one over here with her legs crossing the long dress. Child. So now, but see, it's the epitome, it's the facade, because she really not a nun. She really not a nun. But she'll get up and she'll go to the bathroom or she'll go get a drink or something and come back. And then it's like she took her nose up, but that ain't what nobody here for. So now, like later on in the week, a conversation to come up between two girls or something, be like, you seen what she was wearing, girl? And now the other person instantly was like, what's happening? What you talking about? Hold on, why you ain't say that when you was right there at this point? Rejection. So that was like in their head, you can't hang with us no more because you just like to gossip. You just like to talk about people because that girl ain't saying nothing about you and your long dress. It's hot in the club. Why is you wearing that? Wear some shorts or a little, something to your knees or something. You had shit way to your fucking feet. She ain't saying nothing about you. And it's like, it's that energy. So now you're not even invited. And the other people don't even know what the fuck happened. It was just that person is not going to put you or them in a predicament that will further lead to uncomfortability, especially since you brought it up. You the one that said you was uncomfortable. You the one that said it was bad energy. And then I'm hearing somebody, well, it's just my opinion. Go back to that damn TD Jakes. If I can find it, that was gonna be a hard one to find. Cause he had said that your opinion don't matter. Your thoughts don't matter. Give them to God. At this fucking point, because somebody's thoughts will get them straight in trouble. Because it's like the trickery is they ain't said to the person or even in front of the person in the whole group. So they thinking that they just gonna discuss it with the other person and have a conversation or something. And the other person like, wait, hold on, I hang with them people every damn day. There's no way that I will even have a side conversation listening to you about how they dress or how they look or what they doing. It don't even make no sense because we could have had this all in one conversation. Girl, what type of dress you got on? That is a little short, but at the least, somebody know that will go further than over here talking behind somebody's back, which you would not want to call it gossiping because you would just talk. It was your opinion about whatever the situation is, but that somebody is not with that shit. It's like, why would you have your opinion? This is the question. I get it, but I'm trying to stop it, but I get it. Why they going this deep? Why would you have your opinion after the fact, and why would you even have something to say to me about somebody else? That was somebody fucked up that trick. Because somebody else is in a way higher element. Like, all the people that talk to me about me. You about the only person that talked to me about other people or somebody else or something like that. Okay? The devil. And they say, you nasty. Just off of that, you would think you were saying, oh, that girl a hoe and, she ain't got no men and she got 30 children or whatever. Nah, it was just probably like by something simple. A dress color, how short it was, or something. It was something very simple to the trick. To what you would say something is, that was the bad part. You would go as simple as that. You need to go bigger. You need to think bigger. So yeah, when you around here talking about stuff and you don't know, somebody keep trying to figure, it don't matter who you talking it to. Somebody need to just keep your opinions to yourself, because at the end of the day, you have to understand it don't matter. It does not matter. That's going to keep you broke or broken, because now somebody's going to not want to hear your opinion because they understand it don't matter, and you always trying to get your fucking opinion and not over here. Completion, gratitude, creation. That someone has created a whole circle and blocked that type of energy out. 100%. And I'm seeing with the dresses, both of them could have been long. That's why it's like kind of hard. What is you judging about? Is like my dress look better than yours or something? Like, what are you talking about? Somebody is like, nah, that it's the little shit that don't make no sense. I don't want to wait to be around you. They thinking Princess of Swords. I don't even want to wait to be around you to see what bigger stuff you can balance and bring up. I can't make it up. Baby, hi, King of Coins. Somebody like, I can't wait for my man. Shit, sound like me. Two of Coins. This would be that energy when y'all see them people when they person call, I'm out. I don't care how much I mess with you. I mean, we at just a dinner date or something. It ain't a collaboration date. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a working date. We working cool, but if we ain't working, peace out. That's when somebody like that. I want to be with my girl. I want to be with my man. I rather balance that because they see the completed circle of life. The only reason to be messed up with people so you won't get caught up in little gossip, big gossip. It's just to complete something. What would be completion? Collaboration. Other than that, y'all trying to complete heartbreaks. That's not making no sense. Y'all just not making no sense. So now on that be gratitude with gratuity. Okay. You need to add something up. And that's the creation. So that's the cycle that someone in, and that's what they're gonna balance. King of Coins to the Two of Cups. That's the looking for love, but finding it where it come from. So maybe somebody not really so deep in like the love of my life. Okay, this won't be like the true love combination. This will be like between completion and creation. Is if it's collaborating and we making something of it, I'm in it to win it. Okay, I'm gonna move forward in it. 8 of Cups. Damn, the devil. Somebody is too complacent to move forward because I don't know. Is you with the devil? What I mean when I say with the devil is mean like, man, that would be fighting what to do. That would be like fighting to sit down and clear your mind and be like, okay, God, tell me what to do. That would be. I don't know. Because somebody is getting big to give their mind over, surrender their mind and their heart. I mean, it would be surrender your spirit at this point. Now if y'all want to talk about the end of the world, that shit ain't here. But if you want to talk about it, that would be correlating to this. You don't never know when you gonna die. I need you to feel good when you gonna die. Maybe some people just don't understand when I say that. Be happy to die, like for real. Not afraid to die at this point. And then realize you ain't dead. How did that happen? Walk into this greater, higher light. Walk away from the complacency of the same shit. I don't know. This look very hot and fiery. I get it. Maybe somebody see. Wait till the next card come out. This is a story I'm hearing. Complacent, 8 of Cups to the rejection, and it's justified. Okay, somebody done wore themselves. I don't know. They done caught something. Temperance that they can't get rid of. And then I'm hearing they won't tell nobody that they got it. Y'all better be careful with y'all fucking out. This is on Sunday. What? They is complacent, trying to walk away from the fact that they actually being rejected, and that's justified. So now the whole time when they know in their head that they being rejected, it's like somebody always looking for love. This is some real stuff, y'all. I'm scared at this point. Somebody is always looking for love because they know ain't nobody ever gonna love them. That's like, I need somebody to get this because let's go back to if you broke, like if you ain't got no money, you think ain't nobody ever gonna love you. Hell nah. This is when your ass had made a disaster out of something. Now, this don't only have to be with catching nothing, but I just hear that shit. Now, somebody done made a disaster out of their situation. And the other person don't want nothing to do with it. That's the same story. That's why I feel like I'm making up the story about somebody that caught some, but that's what this say. You in a complacent sea world, go ahead, walk away. But ain't nobody else here. So that would consider with the rejection and justice, it's like kind of like you see somebody in a hospital room, in a laboratory, like somewhere, but I see the doctors. That's all I do see. Okay. And that is justified. And doctors over here, like, I didn't even know this shit was real. I didn't even know this. We don't get patients all the time that we can't, that we got to tell that we can't do nothing for. Reject. The hospital had to reject the person. And they over here begging, like, it's something that somebody can do. All right. I have for some of y'all going in for surgeries and procedures, be careful. Cause God didn't make you. God didn't make it like that. God made you like how you are. And so now them people trying to think about how to make your ass. And that's the only justified thing, because you put it in somebody else's hands, you know what I'm saying? But if it's health procedures, that's when you put it in God's hands anyway. So that goes into if you looking in the mirror and you feel like something is off and you want to that's you putting it in your hands. That is not health risk procedures. That's why when people go in for health risk procedures, they be praying. This would be the high priestess in a different form, the temperance. Judgment, boy, let me stick that back in there. Because justice and judgment, that's what it said. That's what you get at this point. You get what you give. You give all them negative ass thoughts. You don't look good. You don't that, and then you go try to fix it. You is really not finna look good. You finna look worse than what you look, because you the whole time you talking about you don't look good. You want to get this. You want to look like this and look like this and look. And well, look. Somebody come look at this. What's happening? They can't even figure it out. They over here like, I done changed myself. What made me do it? But they ain't gonna tell y'all that. It's justice, because now it's like certain shit private and certain stuff not. Y'all can tell us certain things, but certain things you can't tell us. Don't tell us nothing. Rejection, justified. That's me. I don't want to hear nothing. See all them ghosts, spirits around that person? Wah, 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 wah. Because you only telling me half of the story, rejecting the other half. And that's your justified. And I don't got to tell you everything. Well, you don't have to tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Why? And that's the reality. Why? Because you ain't. So that means you can't tell me nothing, because you telling half of the story. Yeah, you cannot tell me nothing and still trying to. That don't make no sense. That would be the devil energy. That would correlate to you being a liar. I ain't lie. I just ain't tell you the whole story. You ain't had to tell me nothing. You don't know the whole story at that, so I don't know what you're talking for. Some people just be talking themselves back into the grave. Sound like an early grave. Three of Swords, the heartbreak. I found that motherfucker. The secret. I just said what it was, but it's more. It's more to this story. Okay, Seven of Cups. Illusion. The same one I was talking about. To the Six of Coins. Need some even give and take. Like, who are you kidding? Judgment? You must be kidding God at this point. You ain't kidding the people. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm getting over on the people. I think it's about time to realize people love to get over on you. People love to get over. And then be like, what's happening? Here's a for you. Get your ass on. Heart broke. That's the damn secret. It won't tell no damn body. Want to encourage people. Child. Judgment gonna come in for you. See, y'all waiting for judgment day. You gonna get that right here on earth. So you can feel it. That's the wrath. We gotta go back to class yesterday. Pride. Pride. Where's the pride? The pride not even here. Because guilt stepped out first quarter. Pride had already got shot down. We on greed. We after a little bit shit because now you done went into it. Now you guilty. This would be somebody done felt the wrath or going to. And then they gonna lust. My bad. Is it envy or lust? I forgot which one trying to take myself into that damn cycle. It's one of them after wrath. And then it's like, do you love what you do? I think it's lust. And then probably not. Then you gonna envy motherfuckers around you. Then it go into I know the last one is sloth, gluttony, because you done ate all that stuff. But it was somewhere between you envying people and you still gotta eat. Because I feel like you either gotta eat your way back out. I don't know if it's a clear way. Some people feel like they just keep going to sloth. Now you can't fucking get out or get up or something. So I'm trying to figure if you can travel your way back through sloth. That means get up. And now you go to, I can't never remember this, gluttony. You kind of lose some weight. You might want to regurgitate. This when you throw that shit up, throw it out. Then you go back into envy. Then now you kind of see where you are now, be like, I'm getting better. Then you go into lust. So we're like, thank God I see it. I used to really lust that. I don't love it. Let me go back some more. Then you go into wrath. You feel better. And then you probably picture how bad you was feeling before. And thank God at this point. That's how I can get you further them two steps. Thank God. Which would be greed. Yes. So you greeding and not thanking God, or be greeding and thanking God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Pop back out the pride. Bow. Somebody need to be prideful about something. Thank you, Lord. Now you free. Damn, I just did that backwards. I should have did it yesterday. I didn't think of it. I can't figure them out. If that's the exact order. Between envy and lust. I'm trying to figure out which one comes first. I think lust and then envy. Yeah, because you gotta at least figure out what it is and then envy. You gotta love with the lust and then envy. I would think so, but I don't know how I go. I don't feel like looking it up right now. Damn, the Hierophant to the Five of Swords. Yeah, so without the spiritual leadership, you are lost. And you will lose. With that trickery, somebody done lost it. Because going back into the example, say for instance, y'all hear them card readers out there. I gotta find a different example, but this one big. Them card readers out here saying they used to do cards, no longer doing tarot, and it's damnation, and it's the devil, and God say it's bad. Trickery, they still tricked up. They're trying to come out of that cycle. The hell find no spiritual leadership. Cause how the fuck God said it's bad and God and everything. God ain't say shit was bad. That's how we know. We know that your ass is lying and tricking yourself and others who don't understand it, who don't have that spiritual leadership. So what's gonna happen is later on, when they get the spiritual leadership, they're gonna come back and be like, I remember that person had said it was bad. God ain't said it was good, and it was the devil. Wonder why they was going through it. They just gonna see you. Wonder why they was going through all that shit, because how they was doing what they doing and said that. How it's bad when you was doing it. So God took it away. That don't make no sense. Because people are going to grow into their lives. So now it's like you trying to have a business later on, and they're not going to partake in your business because they remember that you said all this mixed up ass shit. A, they're going to try to figure out, is you still mixed up? And then B, they might be like, well, what products do you have? And then C, they're going to be like, is it worth even spending my money on it? And then D, if they get it and they don't like it, some of them do not refund it, but they'll never come back. That means they had the experience of knowing, listening to their higher self and go through something like you just went through, which would be you was doing cards, you tried to go into whatever y'all did, and now God showed you something to say. Like I kind of see a movie and you don't even know what you're saying. And then you get wrapped up and then you got to sit back and figure out what the fuck just happened. Cause once again, if it's God, it's God. Like you can't blame it on God and then the devil. Like none of that is making sense. If you live with God, what you doing at the devil's house? Well, I was with the devil, so that's why I was bad. So you just admit that you was doing devilish shit. All this shit here, this is not the devil, sweetie honey childs. This is not the devil, sweetie honey childs. I don't know. I gotta just pick up some more shit. This is just not the fucking devil, sweetie honey childs. Like, what is y'all talking about? Just say your ass was doing some fucked up ass devil ass shit and you had to repent or something like that or whatever, and God knocked you off your pedestal. See, God will knock you down. Admit that. Let people know how God will knock you down at the least. So by the time you get back up, you can go where you going. But see, if you can't admit that you was knocked down, now people gonna be like, okay, well, I see you. Well, let me see where you going. So now they're feeding into your whole facade. Don't nobody want to get fed into no facade. You might as well stop them at the door. Boy, I can't wait till I get another example on y'all. Cause boy, that's just the biggest one I see here with Mystic. And I'm in that profession. And I be wondering too, y'all, but I don't really get into that business, but it's explaining it. I did hear the other one was this lady said that she was is it a relationship specialist or a dating? Like what it is, putting people together. Mm-hmm. Like a dating service. Professional dating service or something. She said she'll never do that again. I forgot her reasoning. But when I heard it, I understood what she was saying. I'm gonna be honest. Damn, it went every fucking way. My bad. I don't know. I mean, it's a choice to do something, and then some things are not a choice. Some people need to be honest with themselves. Two wands to death. This is what I said. The Lord set them down. Some people getting set down, impatient. This damn show they in other people's business, being where they don't have to be. This also talking about some of y'all need to go home at night. If you know somebody in a relationship, like, and you at their house, you need to take your ass home. You would say somebody over here saying like they impatient, we chilling. No, bitch, they in a relationship. You not probably. This is what your people's gonna fuck up your relationship. It's somebody married. If you married, you need to put an end to whoever that is keep coming over. Or it's the cycle when they come over, huh? You got to be leaving by 5 or 7 o'clock. You can't be here by 9, 10 o'clock. It sounds like they be riding at 11, 12, 1 and shit. You must don't want your marriage at this point. Yeah, you want your marriage to end. You can't wait till that bitch end. But that's not the story I hear. I heard somebody over here like, they can wait. Who? Who the fuck is they? You talking about him or her? No, the fuck they can't. Cause ain't nobody else out here in the world for you. But I don't know if you new into the marriage, newlywed, or the person is being patient and they're not saying nothing. But it's for somebody to step up and understand what the fuck really going on. Like, how you gonna be having your person wait because you chilling with your peoples? Is y'all making money? 2 of coins. Now, if y'all making money, that's probably why they patient. But I feel here, if that's the case, it's like after y'all done closed down, then y'all just chilling on like 2 to 3 hours or something. Boy, that's crazy. I don't know what the hell I'm hearing. All right. Happy Sunday. Yeah, somebody need to move when the Lord move. And no, you can't move until. You shouldn't want to be moving without. You don't even know where you're going. I heard somebody on the inside screaming out for help. Like, they fucked up. The Star, King of Wands. Might be yelling out to the Star because they want to party with them. They want to be with them. I don't know. 5 of Coins, they damn sure feeling left out from them. I know it's a lot of people getting themselves together right now. So the cycle did just end on the 23rd. So it's either you together or you not. So if you still feeling a little distant, but y'all together, I guess throughout this cycle here, it'll be coming back because it was a snowball effect. Like if it was working for them, they kind of focused in and tuned in on that. So now it's time to, at least they got the light bulb of what's good to focus on, and they didn't forget about. So, but they can't stop focusing right now. It's like it's so instant, it can't stop the focus. So maybe it'll die out in a little bit. That's what I'm hearing. Prayer. So keep them prayers going. Stay in prayer. Don't be in despondence, which would be frantic. I mean, some people gonna be. That's why it's important. It sounds like I'm trying to tell somebody how. Nah, because there's some people that's messed up. It's just have and have not. So everybody better be in prayer. Figure out where you at. Stay in prayer. All right, renewal. That's why you will stay in prayer, because that's by the grace of God, the gloriousness. What is this word? Gratitude, graciousness. That's the one who changed things. It's like, oh, you being good. Okay, I see you being good. That's what y'all call it, being good or bad. Or you doing, okay, I see you doing your work. You correcting shit, I see you correcting it. Let's go. That's how God works. Isolation, so but somebody need to get in isolation for a renewal. That's the only thing you can do. You cannot be doing a renewal all in front of the crowd. Is that ain't how God works. You don't even see God. So we going in isolation to get this brand new renewal. And I told y'all I'm going on vacation. I see y'all when I see you. Isolation need be. So we can upgrade and get our downloads. But I'm hearing a deeper message. Somebody need to do that. Like literally, we gonna all do it anyway. But if you feeling it, go ahead. Growth. I can't make up the story. Cause we finna go. Vanity, paint a new picture, a bigger picture. We adding on to the picture. Well, damn. How the hell? Third party energy on top of third party energy with guilt coming out on it. Reverse. Workaholic. We brought that up. Forgiveness and guilt. Somebody can't forgive because they don't feel guilty for it. They just keep working through the energy. They can't forget themselves, forget a higher source, the creator, for what they not know, what they do. Forgive me, Lord. That would be the easier one. That's one of them. It's like, forgive me, Lord, for what I know I not do, or something like that. Whether that's in the Bible verbatim, that's just, they ain't even had to write that one for me. Forgive me, Creator. I'm finna go out here and fuck some shit up. Just ask for forgiveness at this point. So you can get your abundance. Because it feel like if you don't at least, y'all check this. Rick Ross, God forgives, I don't. Rick Ross said something about God forgive me, or something, but I don't think he asked the people specifically to forgive him, because that would have been a terrible move. But I think he asked for forgiveness himself. It was on a late interview. I didn't want to share it to troll it or to prove a point, but I heard it. So if y'all come across it, listen. And yes, everybody know you need the creator. But then if you don't know that, for those who don't know that, you need the creator, the person who created this universe to get through the maze, to figure out, I don't know what the fuck going on. Let me go get the instructions. Not no fraudulent instructions. Not some instructions somebody else made to make their way out. Nah. Because their way out is not your way out. Damn Diddy, damn that said ain't no way out. You feel me? Some people do believe in that. It's no way out. Because you got to do all these different things to get done. So in actuality, if I'm busy, I'm gonna be honest. When I do some of the reads, I feel like I be hurting some feelings sometimes. That's the most I'm gonna do in life. Other than that, I ain't really fucking people out. They shit. No, it's like fair square, or even if I feel like I get this, it's only my feelings. If God say I don't, then cool. So it ain't gonna barn guard my way through. I ain't gonna make it stand. If anything, I'm gonna take up for what I'm gonna stand for. What I'm gonna stand for. If it ain't how it's gonna go, I ain't finna argue. It's cool. Evidently, I'm gonna get something greater on the next end because I felt like I deserve more on this in this behalf. That's like with something ain't checking, like when shit don't work out for you at that instance, that's the impatient here, workaholic. The faith would be like it's going to work out still. So now that you done solidified the faith and then stuff start happening, it's like a repetitive, what they call it, constant. You got to be right, always doing it, consistently doing it. Then that's when it kind of gets off the ground and floats. It's like the tricycle. You can pedal a couple times, getting onto the bike without the training wheels. Gonna lean to the side, get up. Some people, it's real hard to learn how to ride a bike for real. They be wanting to give up on how to learn. Matter of fact, real shit. I know a little girl. I think she was about 11. Next door neighbor. She gave up on how to ride the bike. Men tried to teach her, woman tried to teach her. I was just like more veered to the man because they stronger and they can hold that bike up while they go and push and all that. Like my little, I couldn't do it. But she literally gave up on trying to ride that bike. I didn't go through that. That's why I kept encouraging her. Don't give up. You gonna ride it. You can get this. She a Libra, matter of fact. 11-year-old damn Libra. I'm over here sistering her. You got this, baby. You can do it. My baby, the Shane Road, I ain't seen her ass ride the bike yet. I don't know how she feel when her little friend be coming over riding bike and shit. Her ass ain't. But you know, do she have to learn how to ride the bike? Well, if you ain't learning that, be busy learning something else. I just can't wait to see her later on in life. Just understand. I remember when you couldn't ride a bike. I'm glad you can ride now. Mysticism. Bittersweet. Hell, I'm gonna be sad to leave y'all for a little bit. I am. It is bittersweet. I mean, yeah, it is because I want to go on vacation, but I want to continue. You know, feel like I just started building, but I need to go and collect more. That's why I'm here every day. Like I don't really take no breaks like that, unless it's ordained. I really enjoy what I do, so that's why it's bittersweet. But some people it's bittersweet because it seems like they can't get off the ground. See, that's the exact the opposite. Cause I'm trying to tell you, I done got it off the ground, and I'm like, damn, I got the damn. All right, I'll take a pause. What's going on, Nightmare? How are you, lovely? So yeah, I'm like, I'll take a pause, but On the other hand, it's like this energy where I can't even get nowhere. But then that's why you gotta stop saying that. So this will be the opposite. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm gonna get somewhere with this. Well, see, not I'm hearing intentions, because that's why at first I was like, I'm gonna get somewhere. You don't care where you gonna get, as long as you get where you need to be getting. So if somebody intentionally have a quest to a specific space, I want to find it on the video also with TDJ. Your quest is automatically, I don't know how, between the devil and God. It's like God said, poof, I'm gonna grant you to the world, and the world gonna give you all this, and then I'm gonna take it away. So all this is not only materialistic, it's probably up in here too. It's probably up in here too. So that's what the world gonna give you. So that's why somebody gotta give it to God, because that was the whole objective. I'm gonna take it all away. Somebody scared that it's gonna get taken all away. Realize you ain't got shit. I need somebody to realize they don't really have. You can't die with it. I don't care if I'm talking to the billionaire. The billionaire know what the fuck I'm saying. They not over here objecting. What you mean ain't got shit? They know that ain't shit. Half of that shit they looking at, it was just gave to them. They might have purchased some shit because of the standards, that big ass house that we just put a mountain over here. The fuck? But they know that's why they got it. It ain't about a bit of thing. So that will correlate from the A plus scale to the F minus scale. Just because you ain't got nothing don't mean that you really don't contain to what that's the baby. The baby is some of them born billionaires. Ooh, bless them. But I'm just saying. And some of you probably still feel like a baby inside because you are. It's like if you were supposed to pop at 40, everybody want to pop at 20 and 25 like everybody else. But they need to see that motherfucker popped at 79. What? So now it's the judgment of they ain't get to live their whole life. What you judging for? Because between you popping at 25, you got to stay on at 79. You better hope you ain't get drained, because now people know you at 25. Are they going to still be interested in you at 79? This is real. So somebody trying to, here I go. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Know who I am. I need you to know who I am. That's not healthy. That's bittersweet, because now, okay. Quality. What do you have to offer? We see you. What you talking about? Go in and out. Gratitude, dissipating. Somebody let it fade away. The gratitude, the gratefulness. Like I feel like I'm picturing somebody keep getting something like, that ain't what I want though. I don't want that. I wanted this. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you think I pick up the same card. I don't want that. I want this. You don't even know what that or this is, to be honest. That's what God tell us. That's why you be grateful. Okay, thank you. It's not what I expected, but thank you. That's just like when people give you stuff at your party. What's happening? Thank you for liking it. Have a beautiful week, baby. Hope you enjoy the weekend. That's just like somebody giving you a gift coming to your party. I mean, this different from a registry, a baby registry, because now it ain't even for you, it's specifically for the baby. And then I like how the registry just had the basic things. You can upgrade it, you can enhance it, you can get whatever you want for the baby. It don't even have to be on the registry. But then now you a party, they don't usually have registered gifts. You got to get this because somebody might can't afford to come to your party at this point, which some people are, they can't get through the door. It is a registered party, which would be names, because they know only them people gonna register a gift, no matter how much it costs. That's real. So, because it's a birthday, it's a celebration, it's a gifting. So, ain't nobody say you have to bring a gift, which correlate. Ain't nobody say you have to come to the party. So, if you want to be respectful and get a gift, not only on your birthday, just any day, would this be gratitude miracle? But you would at least give someone a gift on their birthday if you're gonna show up to that party, because that would be the time. You ain't got to do it no other day of the year. But the whole thing giving a gift is, what if the person don't like it? You done went and spent your little bit of money or a lot of money. You could have kept that shit to yourself. But your shit gonna go to the trash. You don't know. Or it go to someone else called hand-me-downs. And also it might sit until they figure out what to do and never do, and somebody come and be like, let me get that. Child, you can have it. I ain't know what to do with it. No way. Another form of hand-me-down. I like the re-gifting though. Somebody gave me this, I couldn't do nothing with it, so I'm gonna give it to you. You don't have to throw it away. You don't have to let it sit. Give the shit away. But that will go into gifting. But I see some of y'all, that's why where we at today. Y'all ain't passing around gifts, ain't shit for free. You got to pay for. Somebody done bought you a gift and now you finna go sell it. That's some karma, but you don't see that. Because that was for you to give it away so you can get something. But since somebody had to pay for it, whatever you finna get next, you're going to have to pay for it, little baby. Can't make it up. Abundance. That was for you to have that. That would be something like the faith or the trials or the test. Just be little stuff. Be little bracelets. I don't really like that. I give it to y'all. Do that in kind heart. Some of y'all only do it to family. Go on the streets and do it. Just to a person walking down the street and see if they take it. Because going to the flip side, some people don't even want that. But then it goes back into the gesture. People still out here giving. Y'all just don't want to take. So now y'all don't want to take. Why the fuck should we even give? Why even think about giving? We got to figure out, well, is they going to take this? Well, is they going to take this? Is this good enough? So it's not up to you if somebody gonna give or take or nothing. They do what they want to do in their heart. If they giving, if they taking, if they whatever, it's not really it's not a compromise. That one would not be a Jedi mind trick. The Jedi mind trick would be like, because you don't give, you can't probably not receive. You can take all you want to. I don't know how you getting it, but to get is to give. The only way you're going to get something is if you give something. That would be hopefully, if you got the Jedi mind, trick yourself out of that. That would be the greatest intention. So if you have to be forced to give out $1 a day to get to 100, to get to your new karmic cycle, you might have to. They got many ways of giving. That's why we hear Sunday services. They had that in church. Tithes, offerings. It's hard working people that give tithes and offerings. Y'all, every day they get up and walk to the altar. Y'all looking at them like, they just gonna get it. Who else finna give? Wonder why they got a good job. Some of them ain't even got nothing finna get something. And you worry about who they giving to. Because you not giving. Because if you was in the business of giving, you won't be worried about what other people be giving. We have to give in order to get. That would be the mysticism. I mean, it feel like it's a secret. It feel like it's a trick. Like, that's the trick. That's the key to it. They hate when I say trick. I got a Virgo, like, why you be saying trick? I don't know why that word come to mind first, but that's the key. That would be the way or something like that. But like once again, you can't force nobody to. But when you tell them it, that's the trick. All you gotta do is, and then they might go try it at this point. I don't know. It's the verbiage, but basically, the way to abundance. But of course, I'm not begging you to go be abundant. I'm not, because it's more out here for me, A. And then B, I don't have a B because, like, I really don't have no excuses. But the reason why I'm not gonna beg you is because it don't feel good too. So it don't beg you to. It don't beg you to. I mean, it don't feel good to beg a motherfucker to stop doing something or to do something. It just don't feel good to beg somebody. That will take you back to the higher source. Impartiality, trickery had to come back. God, that's what I'm talking about. That's the fucking trick, and that's what the car is using. That's why I think I started using it, because all these cars in here could have brought out something else. But that is like the trick to life, the key to life, the road. Well, nah, I don't want to confuse with the road. Nope. But I would say like the key to open the door to success. But somebody is grieving because they impartial with the trickery that's going on out here. It's like it's bad, but then all you want to do is either just keep discussing what's bad about it, the bad, or you not trying to get out of it. That's the trickery. That's the grief. Like, you just gonna sit there and stay in it. Heartbroken. Now, this could be a relationship. If you plan on getting married, if you want to solidify a stable foundation with someone, that's in the head. The Jedi mind trick will be, you already know that that's what you want. So why the fuck is you keep, if it's one, like, you're gonna have 4 or 5 people in the house at this point. So now it's not the fact, somebody need to get it in their head. This would be the logical thinking. It's not the fact that you have to keep coming across these different people. It's that you're going to keep coming across them, what to do. So now, as we've been teaching, it's collaborating. So that they definitely did not teach y'all that. They taught y'all how to have sex before they taught y'all how to be in a relationship. Sexual education, I'm glad they took it out of school, but that's what it was, because it should have been half and half. You know how they had home ec? So half of the class will cook, half of the class will sew. That should have been sex education. Half about relationship collaboration, when we meet people, what to do to, prosper, get to the next step, collaborate. We probably learned how to spell that word. We seen it before, but that should have been the key word at this point. But then it wasn't no slash in sex education. It was all about the penis, the vagina, the parts of the body, and I can't even remember what sex education was about. I don't think it really. I think it was the condom. I don't know. It ain't teach me about the shit. Oh, it did talk about the different diseases, and yeah, trying to go back. So that's why, the sex edge was okay for me. It was like, I knew I was around here checking my skin and shit. So I've been checking for bumps and shit. I knew about the red bumps, syphilis, and all that shit. Like, because I think I had learned that some shit you couldn't figure out, like, you would never detect. And then others, it'll be like, if you see this is what this is. I think that's how I learned it. So I don't know why the fuck I'm around here looking for. Is it because why I was having sex? Yep, just in case. Oh, it's a breakout. That what it is? Nah, I knew to be protected, but the point is, if y'all hear what I'm saying, we were still missing the fucking part of the relationship. All we learned was about sex and the bumps. No, that's not what that. How you get into sex? Just out here fuck a relationship. Yeah. But then you had said don't have no sex before marriage. So what is the marriage class? Which would correlate to relationship class. Y'all said no sex before marriage. But then if I catch on to be logical, I see what y'all had done said and did. I caught you though. You had done told us no sex before marriage, but you ain't teach us. Same as the Bible. You supposed to go read it. They had Bible study, but the studying is a long way. There's a lot of things that are told and not explained once again. So if I know logically the world is serving half-ass prepared meals, I'm not eating it. Grief and gonna be sick like them. No, I'm already about sick of the damn food that y'all feed. And I'm not finna be sick in the head with the fucking language, the verbiage, the lies, the mixed in with the truth. I don't even have to go back to my rejection card. I don't even have to pay attention. Now I'm the crazy one for not paying. Oh, you silly for not paying attention, and you silly for doing so. You want to argue? It's gonna be a lot of grief when that ball drop. If y'all get to see the ball drop in 2023, this renewal, boy, like the rainbow. You know how the rainbow start at the ground, end at the ground. That tip top of that rainbow, boy, I tell you. Quest and patient. I can't wait to get there. Stand, I'm not going this way or that way. I already know it's back to the fucking ground. Logic. Somebody that's left or right. Somebody, this is right. This is left. I almost said it wrong. I ain't got time for it. Because they already told you ain't shit in the earth wrong. But somebody know they how. You're not listening. Somebody is not listening. Just to add it up. So even if they told you and you didn't want to believe, that would be your logic or your discernment trying to kick in that you want to make every fucking thing wrong. Because you heard or you probably didn't go read or listen at this fucking point. Ain't nothing wrong. But they done told y'all it's a left, right, a wrong, and an up and a down and something like that. I almost asked y'all, what's the other one from wrong? It got to be right. Because I go with left. Your ass gonna get left fucking with me. Talking about how somebody right or wrong. You just indifferent. Somebody keep forgetting that 1 + 2 and the third equals 3. Too much judgment on the board and their abundance gonna be held back. Wonder where your money at. Don't nobody want you around them judging them. This is a big story. Because we know all you do is judging. You read the room. You not invited. It say throw your own party. You can't reject yourself from your own party. And don't get upset that ain't nobody showing up. Because can't nobody afford to be paying attention to that at this point. This bigger message right here with the marriage, somebody do not want to, well, the story was somebody might be being at the house too late or something like that. And I told you the other person might be a little patient. I don't know if the patience went thin, okay? Because impatient showed up twice. Do I have it reversed? No, but I still got it here twice. So it would be, it don't have to be the person being impatient. It's going to be the physiological. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. It's like, this would give me the sentence of the reason you got married was to, you know what I'm saying? Then so if you want to hang and be with your ratchet ass people, then you probably should be right. I'm FREE, fuck nigga. And that's the crazy thing. Somebody don't have a fuck nigga or a fuck bitch. They actually fuck nigga free. But they not really taking care of that person impartially. That's what it's saying, okay? And the person still like you, like maybe the person not complaining, but it's like this how you handle your marriage. And y'all probably suffering. That's why you're trying to overwork and make some money. Because you're not handling things in a more logical perspective. Perception, growth, renewal. Something it's that time. You can start over. That's why this guilty coming out here. Because it's like somebody feel it, but they don't. This is like the same person. It was like even if you say somebody feel it and the other person don't know, this is like it's in the energy, but I ain't really worried about it. This was the first card that came out. So it's like this is the whole subject, but they don't even notice it. Because they busy working. Maybe, oh, I got a story. They work a lot. So you with your ratchet ass friends or homeboys, and somebody be waiting for them to come home from work. I mean, I do see if this is the question, they at work. Like if you with your peoples and you think they out there doing something, like they with some peoples, I don't see that. Because the rejection come up reverse, like it's not telling you to reject them. You might feel rejected, but it's probably some work once again going into that cycle. People who are meant to be together are gonna come back together sometime in this cycle. It's gonna be stronger. Dissipating. It's not gonna wear off. Service. All right, people are being put in place. Okay, the pawns are being moved on the board, so a celebration can come in. Um, I'm getting this out with the old and with the new energy. I also had this other story where those who have been rejected from what you were doing, of course, it was for reasoning, right? Justice. Whether you was doing what need to be done there or not, it's time for some movement. And it felt like since the creator is the teacher and he the one passes us and give us the grades or whatever, that's the only person though we fail or pass on the assignment. Like it don't matter if we feel like we done a great job or you know what I'm saying. So it's not that now I want to take it out of passing and failing. Okay, it's bigger. It's when time is up, when it's time to move. You don't know that time, but evidently when we're being pushed to move and some people don't want to move, that would be that time. I feel like it's repetitive teaching your children how to move in a greater stance if you feel like you haven't. Because with this mysticism and this perfection, all I'm seeing the picture of is like, this is us or something. Since we left and right and shit. And God be like, and we like, no, we ain't ready to move in. And we like, so we like tussling with God really. And I have to have a feeling God got to step back and you, or you just keep, or you stand right up. You don't go no fucking well. So when you go, you need to go. That would be an easier example, but like, cause someone like says ain't nothing perfect, then you off time. You know what I'm saying? Cause if it was perfect, then you will do what you have to do when you need to do it. But since it's not perfect, it sounds like by default you wait a minute later, 2 minutes later. I can't imagine you being beforehand. Not when you don't think it's perfect. Perfect people show up before time because they already had a faith that it's finna be perfect. I'm finna get done. People that don't think it's finna be perfect, child, they lagging, they waiting. You know, I get there when I get there. It's finna be bullshit any damn way. You know what I'm saying? That's a Jedi mind trick. So would you say perfect people do not mind waiting? Imperfect people need to work on their impatience. Since you don't think it's perfect and you think it's at this time and that don't make no sense. It's because what you think when you know what your thoughts ain't about nothing. You ain't about nothing. Not when the creator done built all this and you can't even go put two bricks together. You need to balance with the higher source, with the creator. If you need the clarity. Because you got to get clear. It's so convoluted in this world that you believe in instead of going. I would take all that shit. We talked about this with the coins, nickels, pennies, dimes, quarters. And then now you got it all, boom, since that what you took, all that information or whatever. And now go categorize it. This go with this. That was somebody, that's where it's fucked up at. And they, what is it, denial, guilt? They sitting in guilt because it's like they knew what to do, but they ain't do it. If you know you need to clean up or categorize or put stuff in place or something, you're just not gonna do it. So that means you done took all the information from the world, this, and that. You're not gonna say, well, this and this go together. Okay, so boom. Okay, this, and go, because you busy judging. Well, this is this, and they shouldn't have said all that shit can add up to something. It's not that this is right and this is wrong. That's what we keep saying. That you need a balance. Because so now, okay, let's go there. So now you want to find out this is right and this is wrong. That's why you had to find out the wrong so you can know that this is fucking right. That's just it. So what's the argument? So the argument might be like you need right and wrong to figure out the truth. So why you keep blaming people for being wrong? You glad they fucking wrong. That would be like the no. No is a no. So you can get to a yes. And thank you for telling me no right off back. I ain't got to wait for no or nothing. Boom. So I can go to the next yes. Even if that's another no, thank you again. Maybe y'all blocking stuff. I don't need to be. Matter of fact, because then some of y'all say you waste your time. No time wasted. See, I don't believe in that because I'm trying to think of the road. So I'm over here getting yeses, saying yeses, spending the time. I already know it'll bypass. I'm just making up for time or whatever. It's like when you go to a resort or something and your room not ready, and they say, okay, here go a couple mimosas, go and enjoy the beach, and forgive us about the room, but we're gonna upgrade you to a suite. Cool. Now I walk in, I hadn't booked a little 2 bed bedroom, and shit, I get a whole fucking 4-bedroom suite because I was patient. I ain't say nothing. I ain't cuss them out. I was just like, okay, cool. Now I do see on the other hand where you so determined to be like, child, they finna give you that same ass regular room. They just gonna fix it up, waste your time. And by the time they do that, I've been a call customer service. If that, and I hadn't learned. Look, since my time was wasted in the beginning, I'm gonna pay you the time that was wasted. So the room must come with a discount at this point. Well, no, we can't do that. No, don't worry about it. I've been a either not, I'm learning, not want to stay there, go ahead and waste your time and do that. But if you have no choice, because I'm learning, so now go and stay there and then probably call it back for the card for the customer service. And then by the time you got to run my card, I ask you one more time, look, I ain't even like really staying here. Go ahead and give me a discount before I have to call it in. I would do a lot of fucking compromising before I had to go deep diving on your ass. Deep dish diving. This is what professional companies. Oh, yes, I am the one. Let me talk to your manager, a supervisor at that. Fuck a manager. Fuck the shift manager. I need a supervisor. If I can possibly talk to the owner of the establishment, that's who I actually would love to be in contact with. That's just how customer service work. They know damn well they serving you bullshit. And yeah, you'll have to take it for the meanwhile. But then as we pray, that's why we pray for the blessings. Either we get upgraded, we ain't never got to go there no more. Or as deep as in prayer as all of us get on one accord is that we had been to that establishment, that bitch will eventually. I don't even know. It's not. It's like this. Not the story, but it's here. Be rejected and dissipate. But that goes back into the bigger story that actually is here. For some of you that have been rejected and talk about, and specifically with the cards, that's the story I'm talking about. But I got a bigger story. I can't reach it. I'm hearing something about maybe relationship or just how the friendship. See, because y'all get relationships mixed up. It's the balance. Everybody is a relationship. You looking for your divine partnership, your twin flame. All of us are soulmates, but that's what they taught us. I'm looking for my soulmate. No, you're not. They right there. That the bitch you only want to talk to. So you're gonna try to look for another. You're gonna look for the best soulmate, huh? At this point, confusion. So that's why I keep asking, how y'all gonna teach sex ed, but not teach collaboration, twin flame, divine partnership, and soulmates, relationships? How that now y'all show me y'all tricking now. Now y'all half-ass and y'all giving the bad part. I can at least accommodate if y'all just gave us about relationships and not the sex. I even take that, although that's kind of off too, because by the time we get in relationships, probably would have been a holier world, nuns, right? But they quick to have told us how to break that nunny ship, how to break that float in the sex world. It's all here. And somebody keep denying it, can't understand it, don't get it, and keep going in this gravitating ass matrix and it's pulling them in. They get more upset because they just can't sit back and understand that the shit is wrong. Or it's halfway at this fucking point. So what you trying to be right at? It's gonna hard to be right in the wrong world. It's gonna be hard to be right in a half and fabricated world. You don't have the whole story out here. And the story that done taught you was backwards and is only half of it at this point. That's why they call it is the backwards world. But I really want to say mixed up confusion. But I take backwards at this point, because that will be the correlation of how you teach sex, but not relationships. I would rather you had them taught relationships instead of just sex, because that's why y'all got all these babies. Y'all just wanted all these babies, huh? Y'all just wanted all these babies, huh? What y'all doing with the babies? Let me hurry to get off. Y'all, if y'all around here losing babies, it's only because of God know what He's doing, because the special ones will make it. Okay. It's something about children, babies. It's something going down in the atmosphere, y'all. If it made me want to do a baby reading, promise you. It's something about the new generation of the children. It's something about how they trying to prep them. Fuck y'all. Fuck us. If you're not saved, if you ain't saved yourself, they ain't worried about you. And they're not trying to save the children. They're trying to prep them for... If they ain't trying to save you, I don't know why you thought they was going to try to save your child, your offspring. I don't even know what the thinking mechanism is at this fucking point. That's why y'all need to stop voting. Somebody need to reject voting. Somebody. Everybody need to reject voting, but you fucking won't. Keep on fucking voting, because this world ain't bad. This world ain't dissipating right in front of my eyes. It ain't, because God gonna keep it up for the ones who help him. Vote for God. Y'all know how they had a ballot, and then they got that space on there that you can write. Trick their ass. They keep tricking y'all. Oh, so y'all want to play. Evidently, it's game time. We sick of y'all playing us. I'm good with it, because I done stepped out that race. My spirit is limitless. Somebody limit their spirit. God did. DJ Khaled. Spiritual awareness. This is real. Communication challenge. Cut it off. You can't get it. Because the ones who's supposed to be having it and doing what God said do with it, it will show. If you're not doing what God said to do, boy, I live in the present moment. You're going to be stuck right there. Detoxifying, grounding, and healing. I can't make it up. God will not let you go forward, because you didn't know that we had prayed for that. Who is we? There's a lot of us out here. We tired of y'all, boy. We sick and tired. Young Thug taught y'all that. His little daughter, another child. I'm motherfucking tired. Tired. There's a lot of children out here put y'all adults in place, and y'all go sit down. Yeah, y'all feel what's the word? Never mind. Is it guilt? Whatever. I feel amazed at this point. Calmness. To calm your monkey mind. Do not feed the animal. That's why they keep locking up these. Y'all, it be gorillas and monkeys and shit. You know what? It's something with the gorilla and the monkey, which is, you know how, I want to make that sound so bad. I don't know how to. But they will call it talking. It's an animal that talk like a parrot. You can teach a parrot how to talk. I'm over here like, but I don't think I heard an actual animal like dogs when they howl. Boy, there's some talking, like they really communicate. But we talking about talking would be the verbiage that you would understand. You can understand communication, but since they said talking, somebody need a dictionary talking. I do. Talk. What is talk? Damn it, God, what are you doing? Yeah, because we back at talking. Because it's something about as you talk, what people understand at this point. Talk. Walk it high, talk it Talk definition. That's a damn shit. I gotta put definition in because they got talk meaning. Speak in order to give information or express ideas or feelings, converse or communicate by spoken words. That was very general too, because see, as they could get as deep as I wanted to, that's I get it. So, but the deepest they got was the information. Okay. A little deep will be the feelings, but I take that back. What I already said, communication. That's why I said they couldn't get that deep because they already said it. They could converse or communicate by spoken word. But it's going back into if someone can understand the information you give. So, for instance, if I say dogs can talk, somebody might look at me crazy like dogs can't talk. They talk to me. The reason they don't talk to you because you say they can't talk at this point. But going in too, if you don't want to, like, we can argue about dogs talking or not. Okay, they actually communicate, right? But then you would be like, oh, duh, but you said that they talk. Boom. So as we sit here and go deep in, and I'm talking about detail, this motherfucker. That's what's going on. It's like what you saying, no matter what you saying, it definitely ain't adding up because somebody already added it up, which what we were just doing here, the communicating and the talking. Is you can argue me down that dogs don't talk because in fact they only communicate when need be. Cause I'm trying to tell y'all some dogs fucking talk. If all dogs go to heaven, some dogs talk. Some of them bitches half and half. Whatever, but that's my crazy ass, right? So here go the argument. I agree with you with they communicate, but I ain't gonna sit here and say they can talk. Boom, you got me right there, cause definitely I would fucking agree, cause I was feeling crazy when I heard the bitch talk. But I'ma just go back and say that I talk and they was communicating, they was just trying to talk. I'ma go to bow. So if somebody can at least express their words, extend the accommodation of explaining what the fuck they are trying to say, and if you cannot explain what you're trying to say, you must not be talking about shit. And I'm the only reason I can really say that because that every fucking video it take me around the whole roller coaster, the fucking merry-go-round, the whole park. I go through the whole amusement park for fucking 2 hours, and I come back at the end of the ride every fucking time. I don't never get lost. So you have to admit to yourself by the time you had a conversation and your ass got lost, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Stop it. Because now it is affecting your future money. Because by the time somebody keep listening and fucking listening and listening, I'm hearing they giving you fucking chances. You got rejection, dissipating, forgiveness, guilt. And fuck them. Let's go to God. God is trying to rebirth you, renewal, service. But service will be the quality. And I'm gonna have to break it down a little bit. Now I'm over here with ghetto, bad and bougie, or you want to be high class or proper, like, or whatever it is. That ain't not the categories. The service will be long as it's with the Lord, because then you will learn how to appropriate your energy. Don't nobody give a damn if you're ghetto. Some people like it. Don't nobody give a damn if you bougie and high class. Some people like it. See, it be like the intentions or it said it already. Perception. Okay? That perception is like killing it. And that's why I was like, if you can sit there and see both or hear both, and if something like, okay, so you would at this point further know that none of that shit matters. So go be you. I can't make it up. Go shine. Don't worry about nobody judging you. Because the story was written beautifully. Like somebody coming in to somebody and they say, I don't give a fuck about what nobody think. I'm finna be with you. I don't care if they don't like it or not. Because they like who they are. So this would be in person form, you like who you are. You don't care what nobody say, nobody think. But you have to be honest with yourself. You really like you? Expression. I can't make it up. You are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. Express your true self. The world needs you. They need you. But you got to go find yourself. And this is Virgo month. Virgo season. This is hermit mode. What's going on, Mona? How are you, lovely? Happy Sunday. Greetings. This is Virgo month, hermit mode. Hermit mode. Because the light finna shine. We got the winter kicking in, so it's finna be cold and dark. So the light finna shine in January, in March. So this whole time it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be hermit mode. It's gonna be workaholic. It's gonna be, you working on shit to show. But that's the intentions, the perception. Don't worry about it being shown. Like, you ain't trying to do this to show it off, because you're gonna make too many mistakes trying to impress motherfuckers. Because you want it to be done for them. Do it for you. We back to you. We back to you. And you do it for you with the higher source. That's the only way you can do you. Somebody need to know that. Forgive themselves for not understanding that. Because that's where the key at. Without the key, your door don't open. So you got to go get the key from the higher source to open your doors. Stay optimistic and go get your keys. Yeah, because these energies whooping your ass and you need something new. Because the energies will be the collaborators, but they don't even want to collaborate with you. So now somebody feel like you just sit up under them. They definitely don't want that. And we ain't making money. So that somebody don't, but not everyone. But I'm hearing somebody like, this ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't all about the money. It's not. It's not. But if we're not making money, and I ain't talking about me and you, I'm talking about be fret that God is gonna blank everybody's mind to think like that who thinking with him. So you're not gonna be able to get the God's people, or that's what's happening now. But like, that's why it's just energies and optimistic, because like you have to be optimistic in order to get through to the energies. Other than that, you like, I'm gonna stay away from people anyway, but then that's not being productive. So once again, it's the conversation of, it's not about just meeting people or being around people or bad energies or good energies or whatever the fuck is bad energy or good energy. Can you collaborate? If you don't know how to collaborate, no bueno. See, somebody like, I'm only collaborate with good energies. You don't even know what you're talking about. That sound like with the world, with they half-ass shit. Right, but you have to admit that. Is that the guilt? Because now if you're gonna only collaborate with good energies, notice that those good energies might not think like you. Okay, I need somebody to stay logical. So now that you done incorporated yourself with all the good couple of energies, and now if you want to go wide, because they got like a big deal going on, and you like, wait, I can't go out because it's gonna be some bad energies. That person, that's the story. Somebody's gonna be like, okay, well, nice doing business, but I had told them you was coming, and now you ain't coming because how you feel. You need to get out your feelings. Like that bad energy shit, that shit finna be dissipating. That shit will never die down, but it's telling you, it's hinting. But of course, if somebody don't get it, it's not a force. You'll just hear that what we said. It's out here dissipating. Like, that's not the conversation. That's like, once again, y'all love walking in the room, reading it. Somebody gonna be like, okay, you can come to this party, And you might sneak into the next party, but after a while, you not gonna fucking be invited. You done read all my motherfuckers out of the party, and they don't even want to come because they hadn't seen you over in the corner coming to ask me, well, who the fuck is that person over here just reading shit? I ain't gonna show up as you read the room, as you see a couple people ain't showing up, right? But then I'm hearing somebody Jedi mind trick saying like that's the good thing, like they weeding out the bad people. That's your job. Get on your job, tell them. Play it, get on your job. Motivation. I'm trying to tell you. So someone is busy weeding out the bad people, Aries, instead of incorporating, learning how to work and collect money and then moving the fuck on. I got my bag. I'll see y'all later. As long as I got my bag. Once again, maybe you don't think about me, about yourself. It ain't that somebody said that shit. Do I ever think about me? You evidently that shit flew right out of my hand. Okay? Just listen. The king, the highest source, the creator. That's what I'm getting. And I know y'all spell it with a C, but once again, somebody ain't logically thinking out their brain, and then they would, but then come on back down. Don't come back down. Go. Because that's what a secret at. That's what a trick at. The life. I get the trick. That's why not to say it. But that's what a key at. That's what a secret at. That's what the spirit at. Because it's like, if you understand that it's K or C or something, what the fuck ever, I just got mixed up. But then they don't. Oh, king. I mean, what the fuck? Never mind. Christ. I got another one. C-K. What the fuck ever. I forgot the one I just used. But someone has to go with, like, it's not going to be right there for everyone to see. Going back into hermit mode. That's why it's kind of like either in private. Somebody need to Google what's private. I'm not Googling that for y'all. That's to be an assignment that probably get you on your road. What is private? And not the parts. I promise you, like, private will be the relationship and private parts will be the fucking sex. They sure gave y'all the private part breakdown, but the private shit, you don't even know what to keep private at this. I feel like some people keep certain shit private and not other certain shit private, so they don't even really know what to keep private. It's certain like, so why is it even keeping private? Just tell us the whole fucking story. Back to the subject. So if you know people are keeping shit private, people are not going to tell us the whole subject, the story. It's always going to be half, or let's correlate it to, it's going to be to what they want to fucking tell us. Fuck the privacy. Fuck if it's a lie. If it's the truth, it's just what they want to tell us, what they want to say, how much they feel like explaining. I can go into the mind to where it's like they only tell you certain shit because they know they tell you like this, they got to explain this, so they're going to say it like this, so they ain't got to explain shit. Matter of fact, they ain't going to tell you that part because then they know you're going to be in, like, why? Why can't somebody think it's fucking logical? So what is the thing? There's no explanation on why to even fucking count on these energies. All it is work. Somebody's still trying to make an excuse on why it's not only collaboration. You trying to fight the collaboration? Get denied. No. You can't have it. Because you ain't nobody finna keep fucking explaining it. Aries, leader, we trying to go up. Ain't nobody keep going back and fucking forth. I feel like, back in my feelings, that's how God will work. That's why you get on punishment. He'll sit you down. It ain't no argument. Somebody want to argue. It's not an argument. And then if you have a partner, which would be your emperor, Aries, or empress, it will be like, that's not where you're supposed to do that at. And then somebody so prideful, Aries, in their ego, to what you don't know you don't supposed to argue with your partner. You did that shit with all your soulmates. You think that shit is normal. Somebody think it's normal. It's gonna be, it has to be an argument. Shit is not perfect. Oh, you don't know how shit go. The whole cycle was you was practicing with your soulmates, all that in and out argument, them that want to kill each other. When you get with your person, you supposed to see that it's different. You tired of doing all that. You don't have to ask if you cheating on me, where you going, all that shit. If it have to correlate to you being grown or getting older or gaining more wisdom or being more mature, it's just like once you did shit before, how the fuck you still doing that over here? Somebody ain't with it. Somebody is not with it. So that's the damn story. No. No, why? No, it ain't no, to me, I keep telling y'all it's no fucking argument. I don't know what the argument will even be made up of. All it is talking it out. And then if you can't find no conclusion, did you get somewhere? Because especially if somebody can sit here and say something and it come to a conclusion, they banking on that shit and you probably won't never see them again. That's the Aries being stuck on their word. Fuck the ways at this point. They're like, because you can't confuse me with the words. That's why we had to talk about talk. You can try to confuse me any fucking way else, but not in the word category. That's like somebody having numbers down pat. You not finna confuse me in my head. And somebody probably trying to do that shit on purpose. Or I'm gonna be honest, I think they are conditioned. Okay, I think somebody is like probably one partner is conditioned, and it's hard to step out of this because they don't have nobody to go back and forth and get up out of it with because I don't know. But then the other person was probably working with their partners and getting up out of shit at this fucking point. I do hear where somebody chop themselves. It's always no. You want to go here? No. You want to do this? No. You want to do that? No. You want to do that? No. You ain't got shit. You trying to figure out why you don't nobody want to work with you. You ain't got nobody to work with. You ain't the fuck. But the good thing is newness coming in when you pray. This is that leader. This is definitely not the spiritual leader. So what's gonna go on is if you're gonna act like you don't know what the real deal is and you haven't been praying and you want to go through another non-praying cycle. I see where you don't want to, but I do see where you could. Why? Why not? That's what I hear. And people like, I gotta live through this, unfortunately. Y'all just making me realize why people still be living in misery and grief. It's because it be simple and then it start from the simple to the big. You cannot start from big and then want it to get small. Once again, Jedi mind trick. That's the baby to the grown. So it's gonna start from little 1, 2, 3, A, B, C to get to Z. And then it's infinite numbers. Thank God. At least learn this. What I hear: learn the alphabet before you learn the number system. It'll be easier. I don't know what that download hit, but I'm trying to tell y'all. It say no to the numbers. Those are numbers. Why? Because you need the alphabets will be a shorter system, and then as it go back, you can start over. The numbers are infinite. Okay. They taught you how to get to it once again. And the reason they really had to teach you the truth on the numbers is because they was trying to get to it too. So they couldn't half-ass that, but they found a way to half-ass everything. All right, y'all. It's like with the letters, they had it's for you and them. The numbers is for you and them. That's it. They want you to put them letters together, make it some words. They want you to put them numbers together and add some stuff up. The numbers is even more strategical because we looking at it like, what's 11 plus 3? Nah. I'll figure out what the numbers is in a minute. But that's why I say start with the alphabet. It's only A through Z. There's no other alphabets. Learn that for real. Put all of them together. Get all these numbers because now it's going to go to how do you get to 11? 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 plus 3. 7 plus 4. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 7 plus 4. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then I can't explain it. Not right now, y'all. Because the cards ain't out here. It's just going in. It's probably to the next reading. All right? The bigger download is be optimistic because you're going to have to get in your leadership position and then go to spiritual leadership, okay? Because right now, it's no time to be suffering with these energies. You need to be getting your new and prospering. Okay? So ain't no excuse around here why you ain't got shit. It's because you keep talking about no. It's some bad energies. You ain't being, I said this already, you're not being optimistic. I ain't fucking with bad energies that don't make no sense. I already said that. I understand why. I don't know if I can explain it, but I know why it don't make no sense. First of all, because you said no. So you ain't making no sense on that. No type of change. Need some newness. And then why are you saying no when everything gonna come out great? It must be because you don't believe it is. That's the whole why you saying no. I already know. I say yes because I know it's gonna come out great. I don't have to say no. Comes out in my favor or great favor at that. But did it kill you? Why? So you can conquer something. But then some people do need to go in their higher element. You go in that weak ass element, you might not conquer nothing. Keep getting ran over. Then you live to fight another battle, another day. Hell, some people go through a couple battles in a day. I don't see how, but they do. Gotta come against a couple energies. Different meetings. Those professionals say, yeah. Don't go in without God and get rejected. Because with God, you can't get rejected. You can't reject God. That's another key. That's another secret. They can reject people all they want to. They can't reject the higher source. Higher source will tear that shit down. You see it. So that's why you go in with it. Go anywhere with God, you will be great. That's the story. Believe in that. Put that shit in your heart. That's what I was saying from the beginning. Maybe it's not in your head. That's the Jedi mind trick because you just thinking it. You just thinking it. Okay, if it starts there, thinking, then swallow that shit so it can come down. Be like, nah, that shit for real. I see that shit happen every day. Wonder how people, that's how people really get taken care of. God doing it. If you got the Jedi mind, trick your mind on that. Although it's a testimony and it's proof, I'm going to be honest, we don't even know how it happened. I had looked up one day and was like, damn, God, you really did that. You really doing your thing. And once again, it's nothing to brag about. So that's why you just get in position and let God take care of you. So not all is going to look up like, damn, God, you can take care of all of us. Surely can. He the ruler. So the ruler say be optimistic. I feel like it's with him. So you can be optimistic with these energies. Because it's telling you no. And why? It's because you already know they fucking dirty. Watch out. You know they don't eat. They ain't got shit. I already said that too. The people, we ain't got shit. But once you acknowledge that for yourself, you be like, I ain't buying shit. I'm on E. I need to get on F. I need to get on full. But you gotta be real with yourself. I think that's the baptism. That's like the grown folks' baptism. God is really not none of me and all of you. It's not you, babies. You don't want it to be. That will be taking it back down to ground level. But once again, I love y'all. I can't wait to see y'all next time. Make sure y'all are subscribed. Hit that belly. Get them live notifications. We're going up. Get it in your heart so it can shine through your spirit. Love you, babies. Can't wait to see you next time here on the 305 Goddess Channel. Have a great week.